Now I'm going across the Rainbow Bridge to Canada. So I think I don't know how to walk across. How do I get to Canada? Do you know how I get to Canada? The bridge to Canada? I said, how do I get to Canada? Where do I walk? Oh, that way?
This way, we're going to Canada.
Oh, you're going to Canada? Okay. So funny, we can just say, oh, just go to Canada right now. Pop across the street. Okay, I think this is the way. Okay, let's go to Canada. Where the hell I go? I don't know where to go. Just follow everybody. All right, when you get to the state park sign, if you take a left, you end up going back to the falls. If you take a right, you end up going to Canada. So it's kind of like pick door one or pick door two. Door two, you may not be able to get back through door two. So make sure you got your passport or your enhanced license, which I believe in Texas, though, it's like got a little yellow star on it in the corner in a little map of Texas. So that's what I think it's the real ID. I don't know what it is. It's different. They sent me a new driver's license with a black and white photo. I would show you, but it's got all my personal information on it. So to get back across the bridge, it's $1. So I need to buy something and get $1 back or find an ATM. I carry no cash. This is all the cars. These are all the cars coming back through the border. Right there. And now we're walking across the border. This is fun. It's the only way to dry out, really. So just walk in the sun. This is pretty cool. Very, very different than the Mexico-Texas border, or what's worse is the El Paso, Mexico border, the El Paso and Juarez. And even worse than that, I think, is the San Diego-Tijuana border. But up here, no, it's just a privacy hedge. You know, no wall or anything. You know, this is let you across. Nobody checks when you leave America, so I'm now in no man's land. So it's $1 to get back. Need to find an ATM, and Canada has money that has a window in it, has see-through money, kind of cool. And they have loonies, which I think are the Canadian dollar coin. Anyway, we're still battling the war down there. So anyway, all right. Well, Texans. Oh look, there's Texans everywhere. I'm from Texas too, Houston. Texans. Yeah, we get the hell out of Texas during the summer because it's 1,000 million degrees. I have now left the US and I'm in Canada. So now I'm in Canada. First country since I went to Canada in 2019. So before the pandemic, or since the pandemic, this is the first country that I've been to. Same country I was at 3 months before the world shut down. Yeah, I was in Detroit, December of 2019. So I don't know what's over here. There's a zip line. That sounds fun. That's kind of what I want to do, is a zip line across the Niagara Falls. I don't know. It's already like 3 o'clock, so it's not that late in the day. But this is really pretty, really, really clean over here. Okay, I'm in Canada. So they basically asked me, you know, like if I have any firearms. Obviously not. I mean, I told them, they said, oh, first of all, where do you live? Houston. No, I don't have firearms, even though I live in Texas. We don't all carry, you know, AK-47s. And then they asked me like what I'm going to do here. And I said, I'm just going to go to Rainbow Village and then turn around and go back to my van. And I said also, just to, you know, disclaim that I don't want to bring my van across because I've been in bear country and I know you can't bring bear spray and all that stuff. And I don't want to bring my van across the border anyway. I don't think I'll ever do that. If I do take it to another country, I'll ship it to like Europe and then go drive around Europe in a couple of years, if the van still is around. But yeah, so okay, I'm gonna go look at the falls and then go get something to eat. So next to the Secret Garden restaurant and gift shop, so I got another t-shirt, so I just hate doing laundry, and some things for Harriet, some chocolate, maple chocolate. And there's these beautiful gardens you can walk around. You know, it's like a lot of British influence over here in Canada. So yeah, you can see Niagara Falls over there. Definitely more chill, and you definitely know you're in Canada. People just have a different way about them. But yeah, so I'm gonna walk over here. Things are pretty far. I don't have any transportation on this side. I am quite tired now. I was already tired when I woke up this morning, but this has been super fun. What a fun day. It is busy over there, but this is just fantastic. Really, really is. So yeah. So I think after this, I'm just going to stroll down to the other end and just kind of, yeah, maybe go back to Prudence. I need to get $1 to find a place to get $1. I don't know if it's Canadian dollar, which is worth less than an American dollar. I think that's how it goes. So like $1 in America is like $1 something in Canada. I'll put on the screen right in the corner what the exchange rate is. So I need to go get me $1 and some Canadian money. Maybe I'll get some Canadian money as a souvenir for the time that I bring Prudence over the border. But yeah, I don't want to get searched or anything because the side door may or may not open. My van is in shambles right now because the bike is still in there. I do need to get the bike on the back, but there's a guy smoking behind the van. So I was like, nope, not going to do that right now. So anyway, so there's Niagara Falls. So I'm actually going to sit on this bench and see the very, very top of it because this is my view right now. You can't even see anything. That's your view. Anyway, so I'm just gonna sit for a minute. Yeah, I didn't get anything else. Just got a lemonade. I'm not really hungry. My stomach is not feeling too great right now. It's the week before the lady time, so I'm always like needing to move more. I have 2 big hikes tomorrow, 3 big hikes, so I'll be able to move around a lot. But I actually walked a lot. I mean, I walked across a freaking border. You know, if you want to have some exercise. And so what did you do today? I walked to another country. There we go. Granted, it was only maybe a mile, not even 3/4 of a mile. So, and Prudence is right there by the Wyndham. She is parked right in front of it. Indian food actually sounds fantastic right now. But it's very, very hot and I am tired and I do need to drive 2 hours and find a supermarket. Maybe I can get some Canadian food to put in my fridge. I do not know if there's a supermarket around here, but I would like to get some Canadian food, some Canadian yogurt, and maybe I can get cash back so I can get home across the border because I'm in another freaking country right now, people. It's nice. Canada's always been one of my favorite places. I've not been able to go here a lot. I've only been to on a big trip, and I've only been across the border a few times on the American side. But I would like to explore Vancouver, British Columbia, you know, kind of the western side, all the way up through to Alaska eventually. Maybe next year or the year after I'll do that. But yeah, so there we go. All right, all the people with the red ponchos. Nope, I'm a blue poncho person. So I am now gonna walk to a Japanese supermarket. There's also a ton of like Indian food and Indian supermarkets here as well in this area. So that's really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna check out the Japanese one. I don't see any regular supermarkets, but yeah, just go for about a half-mile walk. And then there's also Hard Rock Cafe and things like that over here. There's Ferris wheel, but it doesn't look like it's running. Okay, and then I think I'm done. It's like 4 o'clock almost. And let me grab some groceries, Japanese groceries. I used to live in Japan for 4 years actually. So it'll be nice to go to a proper Japanese supermarket. The ones in Houston tend to be like a hodgepodge of every Asian country, and there's generally not a lot of Japanese stuff. But yeah, let me do this and head on. Okay, now we're in Tourist Central. I think I've got enough souvenirs. Okay, I'm just gonna go up here. Oh my God, this is literally like freaking Disneyland. What is up with this? Why is there so much stuff to do? There's nothing just down there in the garden. Yeah, this is nuts over here. There is ice cream though. I keep talking about ice cream. Oh my God. And all the signs are like oversized. You're in like literally in a fun house. And everything's in meters here. It's all in Canadian. And I don't know if using my phone to like post stuff is going to use foreign stuff, like foreign data. But I have a global roaming with T-Mobile, so it should be fine. This is nuts. I'm like, oh, the Canadian side isn't as busy as the American side. No, it's crazy. They don't have any of this on the American side. And of course there's a Tim Hortons, which is obligatory, even though I think it tastes like garbage. No, I'm just kidding. Their Timbits are pretty good. More Canada stuff. I'll come to this on the way back because the supermarket closes at 6 p.m. so it's almost 5. I am now in some industrial neighborhood, half a mile from all of the craziness, and I'm just going to go right up here. It should be on the right, and it's the Niagara. I have to look at the name of it. Japanese supermarket. I hope it's open. Anyway, there's nothing else, just convenience stores and stuff, but If there's no groceries over here, I'll just get groceries when I'm driving to my park up for the night. And yeah, the Ferris wheel is over there. It is moving. I don't want to go. I'm done with Ferris wheels. Once every few months or once a month, I'll get over my fear. But yeah, there's tons and tons of like South Indian, Punjabi, North Indian restaurants. If I was at all hungry right now, I would stop and eat something. But I kind of feel like I should get something from the Punjabi Inn because they helped me out with, well, they were the ones that were like, come in here and park. As I'm not sure what the crosswalk, there's no crosswalks, but I need to cross the street. Okay, maybe I can get some onigiri or some Japanese snacks or something, or milk tea would be great. Okay, it's the Kyo-Mart Japanese store. So this is basically it. Is that all it is? Oh, it's not even a supermarket. I don't know how big this place is. It doesn't look very big. Let me see what they have in there. I think it goes around, okay. Okay, they basically had nothing. I got 3 bottles of iced tea, of Japanese iced tea. It's part of the Sushiya Gardens Japanese steakhouse, so not even a supermarket. It was basically just an extra room filled with like 15 items. So Canada. I'm not looking out here and getting groceries. Okay, I'm gonna walk back and go back to America. Hopefully I can take my liquids across. We'll see. I don't know what their policies are. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go back to the van and bye-bye Canada, you were fun for a minute. Yeah, I think I'm done. Might get a Starbucks on this side. So that was $10 Canadian dollars for 3 of these. So I'll have to see on my bank account what the exchange rate comes out as. So it'll be less than 10 American. And probably, I'm guessing, my guess is like $8.30. That's what I predict. Okay, is there a blue sky? There we go. It's much more fun to go to Windsor from Detroit. Took a bus across. This is just chaos down here. It's fun though. For families, it's great. And yeah, I'm gonna go find a restroom, which is impossible in the tourist area. All right, I'm walking back now to the American side, going back to America. I couldn't find an ATM that wasn't going to charge me $6 Canadian for withdrawal fee, and no one gave cash back, so that was a fail. There is a change machine or something at the border on the Canadian side that I saw. If not, I'll have to borrow $1 from someone to get back across because I have no cash on me, which kind of sucks. But word to the wise, bringing just a little bit extra cash. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to go back through the garden and back to America. I just wanted to use the restroom at the same place I bought a bunch of souvenirs from. I spent like $80 there and they gave me a free $1. So she gave me $1 so I can go back to America because I am not putting $6 extra on my bank account to get $20 out of an ATM in Canadian money that I'm not going to use for a long time. So, okay, I'm going to walk through the gardens a little bit more and then there's a bridge behind me. There's the border. I'm on the right, I have to go up. All right, bye-bye Canada, you were fun. Coming back into the US of A, passport. And they asked me what I bought in Canada and how long I was there. I'm like, I was there for about less than 2 hours and I bought a bunch of souvenirs. And so, because things like cannabis and all that, which, there we go, which I do not partake in, is actually legal in, it's probably legal here too. But anyway, they want to make sure you don't bring any alcohol back or anything that's like, you know, that you're not allowed to bring. I was like, no, just some little Beatles guitars. And he's like real Beatles? I'm like, no, like the greatest rock band in the world, dude. So they're very nice. And then he was asking me, he's like, oh, you're born in London. Your parents were military? I was like, no, my parents were oil. Or my dad was. All right, back in America. Oh my God, where's Prudence? Ah, good to be home. So, yeah, anyway. All right, now it's the end of the video. We'll see you in the next one.